Hello and welcome to Epic Blocks. Last time, we built a villager breeder. So up there I've got a couple of farmers with a bunch of carrots. They will periodically make baby villagers who will want to go jump on those beds, but when they do so they're actually going to fall in the water and come down here to our villager pen. As you can see, we've got quite a few villagers in here now. Last I counted, I think we were at about 11. Looks like we still have one baby. I thought there was a second one in there, but maybe he grew up. Anyway, on today's video, we're going to start adding on to our villager breeder to make it nicer. I've got 3 plans for each of these 3 different chests, and we're going to go ahead and start off with this first one. This first one is important because it'll make it so that our villager breeder will continue to work completely, no matter where we go in the world. So right now, the villagers need the carrots to grow in order for them to have the food they need to make more babies. But the carrots only grow when a player is within, I believe it's 128 blocks. They do need to receive random ticks. Actually, I think it's based off of the distance and number of chunks, but regardless, you can't wander off too far or the carrots stop growing, and then the villagers, though they're still wandering around, they won't make any more babies. So to fix that, we're going to put in some bees and a ceiling. I'm going to use glass, though any block that would prevent the bees from flying around too far would work. And of course, we're going to need some flowers for the bees to pollinate. I believe pretty much any flower that you'll likely to run across in the overworld should work just fine. Poppies are probably one of the most readily available. And I'm bringing a couple of extra torches just to make sure I have the space I need for them. And just a handful of dirt. I probably won't even use that many. And you notice I have a pickaxe this time. It does not need to be diamond. But this pickaxe has silk touch. That is necessary for our bee nests. Or rather, when you're looking around in the world and you come across a bee nest with some bees, if you try to break that bee nest without silk touch, you will destroy it. And of course the bees will get mad and attack you. But if you use a tool with silk touch, doesn't have to be diamond, and doesn't even have to be a pickaxe. It just has to be a tool with silk touch. So an axe, I believe a shovel, probably a hoe. I believe any of those will work. And when you break the bee's nest with silk touch, then it drops the nest. You also get all of the bees that happen to be in the nest at the time. Now if you want to make sure the bees are in the nest, bees always go into their nest at nighttime or if it's raining, so you can always just wait for one of those conditions. And any bees in the area should go into their nests and use your silk touch tool, and you can carry them around with you. Now that said, of course, if you have flour, such as our poppies, you can also get the bees to follow you around. And I should be able to demonstrate that a bit later. But just like you can use wheat to get cows to follow you around, or seeds to get chickens to follow you, any flour and the bees will follow you. So you could have several of them trailing along behind and take them wherever you want. For this, to make sure our farm works the way we want, let me go ahead and let's put a block there. And another block there. Now we can get up on top and see our villagers at work. And of course I love that this trapdoor keeps them from going over to the beds. The first thing I'm going to do is collect up these torches. They're not going to work here the way they're currently set up. Just realized I'm in creative. Let me fix that. Oh, back into survival. And gather up torches. Now let's go ahead and add a roof in, shall we? Start with a temporary block on the corner. And I don't think there's any need to build the ceiling or this roof up any higher. So let's just put it in here. So I have 2 stacks of glass, which is significantly more than I should need for this. But wanted to make sure I had enough and didn't have to cheat my way into creative mode to add more later. Oops, it's not where I wanted that. One of the nice things though with my silk touch pickaxe, I can collect that glass without breaking it. So I should have more than I need. This way. Any more babies down there? Nope, looks like it's just a one. Maybe they'll have another one for me here soon. Alright, and I'm gonna spread some torches around now. Let's make it symmetrical, so one in each of the corners, and one right in the center. Go. And go ahead and some of these blocks. One down there, didn't I? Yep, I have to go grab that later. Self an awkward jump here. Make it. Alright. Go on the inside. They still can't get through. Move out of the way, I want to open those trapdoors. It's fun. Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. Well, that's annoying. There we go. That way, just in case they make any babies. I don't know if they will at night, but they certainly could. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of this line of blocks as well. Let's go ahead and put in some dirt. Now, I could have put dirt here to begin with, of course. But I prefer to use the stone as something that Enderman can't possibly take away. But now that we put this roof on, the Enderman can't fit in here in the first place. So definitely not going to be taking any of this dirt. Oh, and now I can put in some poppies, or yeah, let's do that. I left these ends open because I'm going to go ahead and fill that in this way, so I guess really wasn't any need to change that one from stone. This one. And I'll have to go back outside again in order to get the last bit of roof. Since it's nighttime, let me go ahead and put some bee nests in, and I want to put them on the opposite side. Oh. Now the bee nests are directional, so one side has these, I don't know what to call them, holes I guess for the bees to use. Put another one here. You can see the sides do not have those same holes, nor does the back. Do this with my silk touch. Let's go ahead and put another one here. Now as I understand it, the bees can enter from any side, but they're only able to leave from the front. So this will force the bees to stay inside. Right now they can go past the flowers. We'll fix that before day comes. Let's put the third one right here in the center. Now the bees, when day comes, they're going to come out here and visit the flowers and pollinate them. And eventually they'll fly back to their nests. And as they do so, when they're flying over the carrots, as long as they're no more than a couple of blocks over the carrots, they will periodically drop pollen on them, creating the same effect as bone meal. And of course the bees will continue to work. Get this wonderful key to keep me from falling off. Anyway, the bees will continue to work and pollinate the carrots no matter where we go in the world. So even when we wander off, the carrots will keep on growing. So we do have one more step to do up here. So that is our villager breeder, working non-stop now. So here. Alright, and now our bees will not be able to leave. I think they can still reach the flowers with the glass on here. I'll have to test that when day comes. We're a little over halfway through the night, so let's go ahead and test this out. There's our bees, and they're wandering around. I bet they can fly through there. Yep. That may be a problem. Anyway, looks like most of them are going to stay here playing with the flowers. Except one I could show you how they follow it around. Did a baby come through? Wanted to turn that down to kind of block the bees in a bit better, but let's see. It's pointing in the wrong direction, and I would need a block here. Everybody's in the way. As long as I'm in here, let's go ahead and show off this feature. Look at him, follow me around. All because I have a pretty little flower. Move away, villagers. Stop blocking the exit. I want to block it my own way. Go. Right, now, let's see. That doesn't solve my problem because now I'm stuck inside. Let's see. Let's try this. There we go, all that so I can move that and place it there. I can close it that way, that should help pull the bees in better. The babies can still get out, and I think that's as good as we can get with our bee farm here for the villager breeder. I think that'll hold them in. Now the ones who did escape, sooner or later they should come back home. They can get in on the back edges here, over the top. As long as it's not covered up, those sides are good. But that is our villager breeder set up so that we can wander off, and it should keep on running, and we'll get more villagers. Alright, and watching these bees run around. Hopefully they don't fly off too far, so that once night comes they'll just head back on in. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that now. They're looking around, not getting where they want to go though. Let's go ahead and do one more thing here, just to help them find their way home. Myself a flower. Let's try this one. There they go. Are there any others that didn't find their way? Don't see any more flying around. I don't hear any, so I think we're good. Anyway, that's the first add-on for our villager breeder. And go ahead and do another video for the next one, and probably a third video for the third one. But stay tuned. We've got some more things to add in here to make this villager breeder a even nicer and more efficient farm. More useful. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Epic Blocks.